Hi, I'm Maggie. Thank you for stopping by Crafts the Charm today. You are most welcome here. Today is our third video in our fisherman-themed Christmas tree video series. If you missed the first two, I'll put a link above to the playlist and a link below in the description to the playlist as well. So today we're going to make another ornament for the tree, and I think this one's going to be pretty quick and easy. Let's go have some fun.
So for this project, I thought it would be really fun to make those glass floats or fishing buoys that you see. They're a very popular decor item, and I was really pretty interested in how you do the knot tying around them. But when I made this project, my Dollar Tree didn't have any ornaments yet. So I think what I would choose for this is a small, clear ball for the Christmas tree. And I know that Dollar Tree often sells ones that you can open and, fill with whatever you like. I don't remember if they sell just clear plastic ornaments, but that would have been my first choice. But since I didn't have those, what I used was these ping pong balls, which are in the toy section, and I get 6 of them in one package. And I'm going to try various colors of twine around them, especially if you have a clear one, you've got unlimited options for what you put around them for twine. I'm going to paint mine, and I'm going to paint them a sort of blue so it looks sort of like you're seeing the ocean water through them, and I feel that limits the colors that I can put over them with the twine. So I am going to paint these balls first, and I just used some ornament hangers to sort of hold them still. I think you could also use something like an egg cup, but I just fashioned those into circles and put them in. And I'm going to use this folk art metallic in ice blue, and I'm just going to give them a couple of coats of paint. Now we're going to do some knot tying now that they are dry, and I did look for tutorials on this. I didn't find any that were really satisfactory. The 2 colors that I've chosen for mine are this red cotton twine, and I'm also going to use some jute. And I do prefer the way the jute looks with these balls painted in that metallic ice blue color. So here's how I did the knot tying. I began by creating a little circle, which will go around either the bottom or the top of one of the balls. And then I cut a number of lengths of the jute or whatever twine you're going to use. I cut 6 pretty long lengths of the jute. And the jute I'm working with here is the jute from the gardening section, but the jute that's in the crafting section is a little bit easier to work with. So I would recommend getting that jute if you can. It's just more consistent in the width of the jute itself. It doesn't have thinner and thicker and messier and neater parts like the gardening jute does. So each of those 6 lengths you're going to fold in half and attach around your initial circle at even intervals using a lark's head knot. This is sometimes also called a cow hitch. So basically you've got it folded in half, so at the middle where you have a sort of a loop, slide that under the circle and then take the 2 ends and put them through and pull it tight. Now that we have all of those, we're going to separate their, I'm going to say, legs and attach them to their neighbors. So each strand is going to be attached to each of its neighbors on either side. To be consistent with this, pick a side, right or left, tie a knot in it, just an ordinary knot, and then pull the neighbor's leg through that and pull it tight. And you want to have them a consistent distance from your middle circle. So mine are maybe 3/4 of an inch away for this first set of knots. So once you've completed going all the way around, you'll have something that looks almost like a little flower. And you can see how that's going to fit over our faux buoy and look like one of those glass floats. So we're just going to keep going and do it again. So again, you've got a new set of paired strands. So you're going to split them apart and attach them to their neighbor in the same way. And again, pick one side or the other and just be consistent. Start by tying a knot with that side, put the other strand through it, and pull it tight. It does get hard to be consistent with this and make it nice and neat so that each one is the same distance away from the last set of knots. Do your best. Mine aren't that neat. Maybe with practice I would get a lot better. I'm sure with practice I would get at least a little bit better. Now, once you get to maybe the third set of knots, now you're probably around the middle of your ball. Keep putting it over your ball to see how far along you are. Once you're at the middle, you may want to continue on the ball because you want to shape this to the ball. And then there's the question of how do you finish? So what I decided for finishing this is to make another circle. So there would be a circle at the bottom and a circle at the top. And so once you reach that point at the end where you're about to knot to that circle in the middle, just tie each strand to that knot in the middle. And you want to make sure you're sort of even with them. You don't want to pull it to one side or the other. So do the best you can with that. And then I just cut off the strands except for two at opposite sides, which I left long and tied together at the top with a square knot so that I had something I could use to hang it on the tree. Now certainly the regular twine was much easier to work with than the jute, so I think that the ones that I made in red came out a little more even than the jute ones. But I think they really do look like those little nautical floats, so I think they're a great addition to our nautical tree, and they don't take very long to make.
So what did you think of our glass buoy ornaments? I always wanted to learn how to knot those, so it was really fun to research that and then create those different ornaments. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. That tells me that you enjoy this sort of content and that I should bring you more. And if you like this sort of content, please subscribe to Crafts the Charm. I hope to see you for the next video in our fisherman-themed Christmas tree ornament series. Thank you for spending time with me today. Take care.